Sunday morning in the shed, and I just had a really good comment from someone on the "Can I build this engine?" video. So it's a couple of videos back, but I do try to look. I don't get many comments, so I look at them all. Actually, they all make a big difference to me. People just saying g'day, or people, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Auto Fight, I think it is, Auto PHYT, made a comment about my pinion gear, I called it. I forget what he called it. That he watched me and I backed the nut off a couple of degrees to get the castellated bit to line up. And he just passed comment, and you should go and read his comment because it's actually really informative, and it sounds like, and I don't think he put his name to it. It sounds like he's really quite knowledgeable on the topic, so much so that I've decided that I'll do what he said. He commented that even backing it off a tiny bit can let the gear be a tiny bit loose, and because the shaft, and I think I did say in the video it was tapered, but it isn't, it's a straight shaft that the gear is held on with a Woodruff key. Any amount of looseness at all can contribute towards the gear backing off, flogging the crank, he used another word, scarring the crank or something like that, and perhaps the Woodruff key failing. And I do appreciate his comment. It was really well delivered and well-meaning and given to me the right way. And I've said countless times, and I hope people really understand, I'm not a mechanic in any shape or form. I'm a Johnny-come-lately to motorcycles, and I'm just trying my best and doing my thing. By trade, I'm an undertaker and an embalmer, and spent 33 years doing that. So I'm really proud of my occupation and happy to talk about it and happy to help people, and someone was happy to help me. So I need to not concentrate so much on lining up the castellations with the hole. And his suggestion was, if I couldn't avoid stripping the nut or the crankshaft, that it was better to take the nut off and shave a scratch off the bottom and then have another go, that you could just take a hair off the bottom with some sandpaper, almost by hand if you wanted to, until you could get the castellation and the hole to line up better. And that's what I'm going to do this morning. So I'm going to find a socket, hopefully the right one the first time. And I'm going to find my socket handle, wherever it is. I've got the wrong size nut, the wrong size socket, and I really can't find the handle. And I was going to try and shoot all this in one go, which is a bugger. I'll have to get more organised, find my tools, and make this happen. Bugger. Off camera, I've given that a solid grab and a turn. And I've ended up with this minuscule bit, well, probably a bit more than that, where I think I've pulled it far enough to line it up. So I'm going to find, excuse me, I go past you, I'm going to find some split pins somewhere. Split pins. Went to a garage sale and these were all left over. I bought a container of springs, a container of split pins, a container of washers, fibre washers, and assorted screws. and they were all there. So I think the hole is somewhere. Well, it's not there. Where is it? There it is. So Auto Fight or Auto Fit or whoever it was, send me your name. I'd love to know. I've given that a solid, well, turn to take it just from one hole to the next. But in reality, I backed off a hair to get the first hole. So I've taken it from one hole to the next, and I'm just looking for a nice size split pin. I assume you put in the biggest split pin you can. Good Lord, I'm still going. There we go. That looks right. And I'm going to hook those around. Cut them off nice and neat. And then start putting everything back in. And you know, this is a 10-minute job. And somebody has potentially saved me a really monumental mistake. And I am really grateful. And I must say, if I ever try and comment on a video, it's a positive message, or if it's a message that needs delivered, I try and deliver it in the gentlest possible way, being as nice as I possibly can. So it's not to hurt anyone's feelings. And nobody wants their feelings hurt. But I do want told when I'm wrong, or have the potential of making a huge error. That's really important to me. So if anybody needs embalming advice or funeral directoring advice, maybe I need another channel. Important to line up that oil. I suppose it's not an oil pump. It's an oil circulation thing. Important to line that up so that it all goes together. Right, now I can put the screws back in and get it on. Well, not get it on, but tidy it up. Listen, we might call it into that, and I'll post this as a separate video. Thanks. Appreciate it. Sometimes I open myself up for extreme criticism, and I don't seldom get it. So this wasn't extreme. This was just the gentlest and a really comprehensive reason why I'd made a little mistake, and it was delivered really well. Go and read the comment and send a thumbs up to the guy, because he's taken a lot of time and a lot of effort. In the meantime, cheers peeps, keep in touch.